Hello everyone and welcome to Charlene Makes. I'm Lorraine. So this is just to let you know that I have not forgotten about dyeing yarn. My husband is, we go for his eye appointment tomorrow, so hopefully he'll get the thumbs up so that he can sit up and not have to lie face down. So then I'll be able to use the kitchen to dye the yarn because my kitchen and living room is open floor plan that way, so hopefully I'll be able to dye the yarn. So I do have a pair of socks that are finished. I showed you these ones. This is the Afterthought heel. I have a little short video on that. The scariest part is making sure that you only have one leg of the stitch. So only half the stitch. You snip half the stitch of your waste yarn in between your lifelines, and then you just take the yarn out so that you have a hole in the middle, and then you pick up your stitches off the lifeline and knit in your heel. I'm not a big fan of the way this heel's turned out. I do like the toe up method, the way it looks, even though it is a hard start for me. But I think what I'll do, if I do that, I'll still do an Afterthought heel, but I'll do the heel a little bit different. So these socks are almost ready to go out. These are a gift, a surprise that the recipient doesn't know about. I did communicate with her daughter to get some information, and so these will be going out. I am knitting my second pair of socks. This is actually pair number 4. This pair here I thought was made with Burnett sock yarn, and yes it was. And the colorway on this is called Sangria. Just so you get a closer. Okay, then I asked about which yarn I should use for pair number 4. Most people picked this green one with pink in it, and it forms pink. The stripes is green tonal. This is Mary Maxim Tropical Tootsies in the colorway Kiwi. I don't know why it's called Kiwi because there's no pink in Kiwi. My daughter said she calls it watermelon. Anyways, this is the yarn. It's very soft. Knits up really nice. It is thin sock yarn. Does it say on here? It's made in Turkey. 400, approximately 430 yards or 400 meters. 35% acrylic, 30% polyamide, 20% wool, 15% bamboo. And it's a 100-gram ball. Not sure if they still carry this or not. This is backwards. I don't know how to change it up so that it's not. But so that is this pair of socks. So you can also use them for a pair of mitts. I do not have circular needles in a small enough size with the length, so I am using double pointed needles. So that's, and what I did was I did my ribbing. It's a 2x2 ribbing, and I did that on flat. I just knitted back and forth, knit and purl, for about 5 rows, and then I joined it, as you can see here. And then I just have this little bit to sew up for the cuff of the sock. And the pattern that I'm using, this was a free pattern from Lovecrafts. It's called the Paint Box. It's Paint Box Yarns, the Essential Socks. And here's a picture of that. Oops. It's kind of a peachy color, and it's a yellow background, so it's not very good for seeing, but it is a nice sock. It's just a simple sock. And I had that in my library. So my new section is called Shop Your Stash and Your Library. So I am using yarn that I already have and patterns that I already have. So that is, and this will be, even though it's not the first one, it's actually the fourth one, because all of the pairs of socks that I've knit and printed the patterns for were patterns that I had, and I used yarn that I already had in my stash. So my store, shop my store. So it's shop your store and your library. Or Ella from No Catchy Name does stitch your library, but I'm still going to call it shop, because you do have to search around and decide what pattern you want to use. So this is my shop your store and your library pattern. Okay, so I told you about my yarn dyeing. I'm itching to get that done. I also heard back from Dyer Supplier. They're located in the States. I ordered some yarn back in November. Yeah, it was November. It was a pre-order, so you could order it ahead of time, and then I just heard back from them. They finally got the yarn has arrived in the States, in the US. They're just waiting for the yarn to clear customs, and then they will be packing it up and shipping them out. So, and all I know is it was a 5-pack that I ordered. I can't remember anything else. So I'll be dyeing that up as well. I'm still waiting on my parcel from my winnings from Joe, the Garden State Gardener, from Sunday Fun Day, and Antoinette from 2OG's Hookin' and Stitchin' Island Style has sent me a package of patterns. So I'm still waiting on those, and I have a book coming to help on the business side from Amazon, so I'm waiting for that. It was from Amazon.com, so it's not as quick as Amazon.ca. I did also receive a couple of catalogs. So this is one catalog that I received. They are located in Waterloo, Ontario. It's a free catalog. Not very many people have free paper catalogs now. So this is just the 2022 seed catalog. So if you do gardening on the side, like gardening, plant your own fruits and veggies, cut back on your cost at the grocery store, and know what you're eating. So here's one of the catalogs. I just went online and Googled free seed catalogs for Canada, and I went to their sites and ordered catalogs. Not all of the catalogs were delivered this way. I think one or two, excuse me, one or two of them were digital catalogs, but even the digital catalog, you can still check out what they have to offer and the prices, and because sometimes not everything that you'd like to plant is available in your stores. So, and here's some of the things that they have on the back cover. Alright, so I've been on here for just over 10 minutes. I have soup waiting to turn on in my Instapot. It is split pea soup today for supper. I also picked up some stewing beef so I can make beef barley soup, which we both love. And it's pretty cold here, even though it's warmed up. I went out, it was minus 23 with the wind, or minus 33 with the wind chill. And when I got back this morning, it was minus 28 with the wind chill. So it warmed up a little bit. Tomorrow's supposed to be getting milder, warming up. So we did get some snow. All our snow was gone till last weekend. And we still have snow on the ground. It's still white. We're used to mild winters here in Alberta and in southern Alberta. So it's we don't like to go out when it's cold, but I kind of had no choice. I was getting low on quite a bit of things to eat. My husband's not normally home for all the meals, but since his eye surgery, of course he can't work. So we've been eating 3 meals a day, and I had to go shopping. So I went first thing this morning. I beat the crowds because pensions are in tomorrow, and I just went today. So okay, and that's everything I got to say. Charlene from Charlene's Crochet Corner is doing her rehab in the hospital. I think she's put 1 or 2 or 3, maybe 3 videos out since she's been in there. It's the longest she's been in the hospital. She's getting really good care, so that's a good thing, and she doesn't have to worry about getting all of her pain medications that are not covered because of her not being in the hospital like last time. So if you haven't already, please check her channel out. I will leave the link below in the description box, as well as the Garden State Gardenerh, Joe. He does free giveaways every Sunday. He did take Super Bowl Sunday off though, but normally he does Sundays from 7 to 9 Eastern, which is 5 to 7 Mountain Time. So all you have to do is be subscribed to his channel, leave a comment on his registration video, which he puts out sometime during the week before the Sunday, and then you are eligible. You get put on the wheel, and he spins the wheel on his live, so you do have to be on his live in order to win. So he not only has seeds, he has branched off, he has other stuff to some crochet and knitting, some home decor, and some other gardening tools and stuff like that. He does promote channels, which is nice. During his lives, he plays parts of other channels that he follows, parts of their videos, and helps promote their channels. So if you haven't already, you can check him out. And until next time, this is Lorraine from Charlene Makes, signing off.